New at 4, from thrill-seeking adventures to hitting the slopes and finding hidden gems across Colorado, it's time for a new fun-filled adventure with meteorologist Alan Rose. And this week, we find him wine tasting at one of Southern Colorado's favorite local wineries.
I'm Alan Rose, and I'm on my latest adventure this week, wine tasting in Canyon City. Let's go. This week, our adventures take us to Canyon City to visit the winery at Holy Cross Abbey. The winery is located on the grounds of the historic Holy Cross Monastery and has been serving wine since 2002, the longest of any winery in the area. We begin our adventure in the tasting room, where we meet up with Sally Davidson, one of the winery's founding partners. Her passion is infectious.
We already have a wine for the Space Force.
Because of the pandemic, she's quick to point out that the winery has had to make some adjustments to stay open. Wine tastings have been moved from inside at the bar to the outside patio. Another big change? Davidson tells us that the winery has started working with the monastery chef next door. This allows them to meet the state's requirements to provide food and serve as a restaurant.
You just simply call the number on the menu and place your order, and they come right over with a fruit plate, a cheese plate, different sandwiches, salads, wraps.
We'll be back another day for the food. Today, we're here to put our palates to the test and try some wine. Wine rep Tara Colin starts our wine tasting experience with her prized whites. During the tasting, Colin tells us where each wine comes from, the makeup of each varietal, and what foods they might pair best with.
Off to your left would be starting off with our Savion Blanc Reserve. Very traditional, Savion Blanc light and crisp.
Let's give it a taste. Colin's knowledge of the wine is part of what makes this adventure so much fun. Next, we move on to the reds.
Cabernet Franc, a beautiful Cabernet Franc. Ours is 100%.
With each tasting, I'm really impressed with the depth of flavor and complexity of these wines. Definitely a lot of fruit. Ooh, very nice, very nice.
Good.
Since I'm here for work, we skip some of the reds so that we can move on to the sweeter wines. Both Davidson and Colin are excited for me to try the Wild Canyon Harvest. Local growers from as far away as Denver bring their own backyard grapes to the winery each year to help produce the Wild Canyon Harvest, one of the winery's most popular. According to their website, the winery produces between 9,000 and 10,000 cases of wine each year. However, production has suffered at the hands of the COVID-19 pandemic. Winery owner Larry Otto says that production in 2020 was half that of usual. In spite of this, Davidson says that thanks to the support of the community, guests can once again be treated to the winery's robust award-winning wines in a rustic outdoor setting.
They can expect some of the nicest, most beautiful wines they've ever tasted. They can expect impeccable service.
The winery's tasting room is open 7 days a week, and reservations are strongly recommended. More information can be found at their website, abbeywinery.com, and we'll have a link to that website on our website, KOAA.com. Always watching out for you, Southern Colorado. Meteorologist Alan Rose, News 5.